Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through what I eat in a day. I asked a bunch of you on Instagram and I got a pretty good response of what I eat in a day. How do I diet? What kind of diets do I implement? Basically, I eat when I'm hungry. I stop when I'm full. Minimize as much ingredients as possible. So I try to eat a lot of whole foods, or if I'm buying something that might be processed, I read the ingredients, and if there's anything in there that looks questionable, or if I have no idea what it is, then I don't buy it. Now, these are definitely guidelines that I apply to my daily routine, but I'm definitely not a stickler with it. I enjoy my life. I eat a cookie when I want a cookie. I definitely do not eat pancakes in moderation, but there are some simple guidelines that I like to follow. So I'm gonna take you through my day and I hope you enjoy it. I feel like that's a lot of talking. I'm gonna go finish my coffee. So at this point I would have a smoothie, but I'm pretty hungry this morning. So I'm going to make an egg sandwich. And for Jenna, I'm gonna make her banana pancakes because that's her favorite.
Trying to stay cozy with you. Cozy with you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. When you fall through, you're bound to fall through. Yeah. Will you catch me when I'm falling?
I used just a little bit of butter to grease up the pan, but it's Kerrygold Gold butter, so it's better for you, right?
Winter's embrace. Too much on my plate, the cold up on my face. I'm going through a phase, and I don't wanna be here. I just wanna be near you. I don't wanna be here. I just wanna be near you. Ooh, cozy with you, yeah, cozy with you. On my plate, keep showing up late, trying to find a different fate for you and me.
So usually when I make myself a smoothie, I'll give Jenna some of it as well, but this morning I'm pretty hungry, so just making it work. I'm gonna go over some of my choice of food items for a minute. So I toast a bread and I use organic sprouted bread. And the reason why I use sprouted bread, because it has more fiber in it, it's a better source of protein and a good source of carbs. It's more of a complex carb and not so much of a processed carb. It's a lot more hearty. That's why I enjoy eating it. And for the butter, I use Kerrygold butter. It's made from grass-fed cows, I believe, and so it's more nutrient dense rather than just a big fat cup of lard that you're eating if you were just do a stick of butter. And for the seasoning, I love the seasoning. I put this on everything. The Chipotle chili pepper seasoning, and it's my absolute favorite. And for Jenna, for the egg yolks, I don't try to stay away from egg yolk. They say egg yolks are better for babies, so I just personally do that. It could be totally wrong. I just read that somewhere, so I'm like, okay. I don't stay away from egg yolks. It's just more convenient to give her the yolks and then for me to keep the egg whites. I don't know why I was so hungry this morning. If I do end up eating a smoothie in the mornings, I'll have that earlier in the morning, and I'll still end up having a sandwich or a pancake like late in the morning. So I don't eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the typical times. I just kind of eat throughout the day. I eat when I'm hungry. But what a typical day looks like is I'll have a smoothie in the morning, and then I'll have my second breakfast somewhere in the late morning, and then I'll have lunch maybe around 1, and then I'll end up having a snack later in the afternoon, and then dinner. So that's what it usually looks like. But if I'm not having a sandwich, I'll probably have oatmeal after my smoothie. Change of plans for lunch. We are going to Chick-fil-A. Just finished up at Chick-fil-A. I got a 6-count grilled nugget with fruit, which I shared with Jenna, and a brownie. This doesn't happen often, maybe like, I don't know, twice a week. You eat to fuel and you eat to nourish, but then when it comes time to hang out with friends or family, you don't want to be that person that's just like, oh, I'm not going to eat there. It's just all about balance. So I think today is a perfect example. It was not my plan to go to Chick-fil-A today, but it just happened that way. So that's what I'm taking you guys along for. So I forgot to mention earlier that I have one of these, sometimes 1.5 of these a day, and this holds 2 liters. I do drink a lot of water for a few reasons. One, my skin's really dry. Well, I like to stay hydrated just to make sure that everything's moisturized. 2, I'm still nursing Jenna, and so because of that, I like to stay extra hydrated. And 3, and as far as muscle building, when you're drinking water and consuming protein, your muscles aren't going to consume that protein if they're not hydrated. And when I'm working out, I mean, you just need to stay hydrated when you're working out, you know? Now the reason is I like to drink a lot of water is because when you have coffee, the caffeine dehydrates you. So you want to make sure that you're having double the amount of water that you are caffeine in the mornings, just so your body's not getting dehydrated from the caffeine. I drink a lot of water for multiple reasons. That doesn't mean that you have to drink this much water, but the recommended amount is however much you weigh, you divide that into ounces. So let's say you weigh 150 pounds. You would divide that into ounces for water, so then you would have 75 ounces of water a day. That's not including the caffeine, or if you're breastfeeding, or if you're working out, that's just the minimum. So, and I got this water bottle off Amazon, and I'm definitely about to chunk it because it's falling apart. So that's why I consume this much water. It is the afternoon. I just finished up a very minor workout, so I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna have a protein shake. My favorite is Garden of Life Raw Organic Protein. I like this one because it's plant-based, so it's easier on the digestive system, and it doesn't make me bloated, and I like the way it tastes. Hectic, and I didn't get to record how I prepped everything, but basically I have sauteed sweet potatoes, some spinach, avocado, again with the chipotle chili pepper, and I just mush it all up. And I usually just use avocado as my dressing. I don't really mind adding in anything else. And there's a little bit of quinoa added in here. I will usually finish off my evening with a glass of wine, and that wraps everything up. If you guys like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video.